Dang it, Norway got Neva too, so I can't touch up my territory. I shouldn't have called Norway in. I really shouldn't have. I didn't need them. Oh well. Hello everyone, my name is King Kongveal, and welcome back to my royal court here in Europa Universalis 4, where I am ruling as the Emperor of Germany. This last episode, a lot happened, including the formation of Germany itself. I also conquered a bunch of land, especially from Hungary, a bit from France, a bit from Burgundy, and a bit from Venice. I finished incorporating one of my vassals, and I'm almost done with my final vassal, which will be done in a year. So my goals today are to continue expanding into the region of the Low Countries, into Burgundy and France, into the region of France, into Burgundy and France, Italy, where I'll have to hit Savoy, Venice, Spain, and a couple others, Carpathia, and Poland, where I'll have to hit Hungary a bunch of times, the Baltic region, I'll have to hit Lithuania for a couple of provinces, and eventually get a couple of provinces from Russia. Scandinavia, we'll have to hit Sweden, Norway, and Russia even more, and then Great Britain. So I've got a lot of conquering to do, and honestly, not a ton of time to do it in 120 years. So hopefully I'll be able to get through most, if not all of that, so that I'll be able to get most, if not all of this awesome German mission tree done. So the first thing I'm going to do is chill a little bit. I need to core up a couple more provinces, work on getting a bit more manpower. I'm working on building up my army a little bit. And I think in, I don't know, maybe a year or two, I might hit Sweden, take a bunch of provinces from them, reset my truce with Burgundy, and then hit Hungary and Burgundy in a little bit. So let me build up my army and my manpower a little bit, and we'll get going. So let's unpause, and in a year, I will incorporate the Palatinate, and likely will hit Sweden at that point. So let's go. I can get Diplotech 23, which gets me new lightships. I have the Nationalism CB. Nice. All right, there's the annexation of the Palatinate, and the Junkers integration policy is gone, as well as the strong duchies. And I just got the achievement, Aggressive Expander, own 200 provinces. All right, it's time. Let's go ahead and declare war on Sweden. I'm going to call in the Ottomans and Great Britain, mainly to help with Portugal, so I'm not too worried about anything else. I'm not even worried about Portugal. So let's go ahead and do this war. So Burgundy has not yet come into the war. Hopefully they will, so I can reset my truce with them. There they are. Sunk the Swedish flagship. Awesome. All right, I'm just going to white peace Burgundy to reset my truce so that it will end actually shortly before my truce with Hungary ends, so that I can go to war with Hungary and Burgundy at the same time. So let's get them out of the war. With the fall of Lisbon, I can peace out Portugal for a white peace. And there's the Papal States done. Let's see. We'll annex them now. I'm nowhere near being able to connect up my territory with them, so I'm not sure that's what I want to do. Nah, I'll just take war reps and their money and call it good. And now I have Sweden at 97%, so a war just over a year in the making. I'm going to take the islands. I might actually take some of these to stop Russia from expanding in. Let's see if I hold off a month or two, if I can go ahead and get this peace deal. There we go. Just had to wait another month or two, and now I can get this peace deal. It's most of Sweden, and more importantly, it blocks off Russia from being able to expand more. Actually, before I do this, I'm going to call Norway into the war so that they have the same peace treaty, so that they can't attack what's left of Sweden. All right, so now let's do this peace treaty. There we go. And I'll finish off Sweden and actually still 2 more wars. Wow. All right, let's core up what of these I can. And let's wait about 5 years to hit Hungary. Russia broke the alliance with me. Okay, that's fine. I needed some provinces from them anyways. These 3 in the Baltic and several up here in Scandinavia. So while that's not ideal for the risk of my coalition, I'm not too worried about my coalition from forming. If it looks like it might form, like if someone joins, I'll just go to war with France or with Venice to bring in Spain and peace them out for just a little bit and break the coalition. I'm not worried. Now that I got rid of the integration policy and the strong duchies, my max absolutism is 65 and I'm already up to 52. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I could probably get rid of the cheaper advisor privileges because I'm making plenty of money. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So that gives my maximum absolutism up to 79. Culture integrated. Austrian is an accepted culture. Up next, we have Bavarian. Let us integrate Bavarians. Diplotech 24, which gives me new galleys and a grand shipyard. I just got trading in coal, which means coal has appeared. Let's see, I have not had a province with coal spawn yet. There are 2 in Burgundy and 2 in Hungary, which I will try to take here in the next war. That's annoying. Burgundy is now guaranteed by France. That's very annoying. All right, so I made another army of 38,430. So I've got 5 of those armies all along the French and Burgundian border. They're currently split up to save manpower. And I've got 2 more over here to fight Hungary and 1 more up here to fight Sweden. So I think I am ready to declare war on Hungary, which will call in Portugal, Burgundy, Florence, and I will co-belligerate Burgundy, which will call in France, Sweden, and the Papal States. And they do outnumber me quite a bit. I'm going to call in Great Britain, and once I occupy all of Sweden, I'll call in Norway. So let's declare for Krakow and go to war. All right, France is out just for a white peace. Bavarian has been integrated. It's time for the next one, which is Swabian. Let's integrate the Swabians. Sweden is out, and I'm going to take these border provinces and a touch of money. Let's end that war with them. All right, I can call the Ottomans in, so let's go ahead and do that. Make this war a little bit easier. This both fell, so Portugal is out. Just for a white peace. Papal States is out. War reps. Money. The age of revolutions has begun. The questioning of rights, authority, and the world itself during the Enlightenment has led to the rejection of the ancient regime. As absolutism gives way to revolution, kingdoms may have to make place for republics. Let's see, what are the requirements that I need to have for this age? Parliament, not going to do it. I am an emperor. I don't have a powerful subject. I have high discipline. I have a large capital. I have a great leader, and I only control 1 institution currently. I do get a special age ability, the Prussian Discipline, which gives fire damage received minus 20%, in addition to the others. Florence is done. I don't really need anything from them, but I'll take war reps and money. This is a lot of overextension, considering what I plan on taking from Hungary in addition to what I've already taken from Sweden. But I think I will take these 5 provinces from Burgundy. I will also take war reps, their money. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end the war with Burgundy here. All right, I can peace out Hungary now because I've got them at 99%. However, with what I want to take, which is at least this, but probably just this for now, which is all of what they currently own in the Poland region, that'll put my overextension at about 150. So I think I might wait until these are cored up. Yeah, I could probably wait till they're cored up. That's just about a year and a half. Yeah, let's wait. Let's wait. Oh man, I should have taken 1 more province from Burgundy to secure the Low Countries. Dang. Oh well. Next time, I guess. I can get Miltech 25, which gets me new cannons. Let's go with the Royal Mortars. And I can get Diplotech 25, gives me new heavy ships. All right, I've cored up all of my provinces now, so my overextension is 0, so I can take even more from Hungary. I'm going to take all of what they own in the Poland region, and this border down here, which is the border of the Carpathia region, and these two provinces, so I can get this fort here. So let's go ahead and end this war. And I can take the mission annex Poland. I get permanent claims on the Baltic, Scandinavia, and Carpathia region. If the Malberg Castle monument is not at least significant, it'll be upgraded to significant. And I get the event Polish partitions, which I will check out in a second. And every owned province of Polish culture will lose 10 years of separatism. Very nice. The Polish were always quick to ally with our foes, so we gave them a taste of their poison by carving out chunks of their state with our allies. Now within our borders remains a strongly segregated and united minority eager to set free from our rule. So I could say their Catholic ways are a threat to our stability, and I get some missionary strength, culture conversion cost, and every owned province of Polish culture loses 20 local autonomy. Or I gain Polish as an accepted culture and lose 10 years of separatism. Their Catholic ways are a threat to my stability. Yeah. I can also take the Baltic Conquest mission because I've got a bunch of provinces in the Baltic and Scandinavia region. So with that, I get a general with a hunter tradition and gain control over the Ostsee, trade power plus 50 in the Baltic Sea until the end of the game. I also get 2 years of trade income. Now for the conquest missions, I need 1 more province in the lowlands, which I'm still upset I messed that up. I need 39 provinces in the France region. I need 40 provinces in the Italy region. I need 7 more provinces in Carpathia. And I need 8 provinces in the Britain region. And I need to have no country with their capital in the British Isles having a fleet of greater than 5 heavy ships. That's going to be hard to do. All right, so now let's chill for a little bit, build up my manpower, which is really, really hurting. That war with France really hurt. That was painful. And then I think I'm going to go to war next against Russia for what they have in the Baltic and Scandinavia regions. And I can embrace the Enlightenment, which gives culture conversion cost minus 25%. I'm also now the #1 great power in the world, even bigger and better than Spain is. Swabian is integrated. That gives me enough integrated cultures to take the Trust Your Neighbor mission, which gives me 10 prestige, which will mostly be converted into monarch power. I also abolish the cultural fragmentation reform, and I gain 100 government reform progress. So I need a new tier 2 government reform. I think I'm going to go with the Noble Officer Corps. I recruit a bunch of generals, and it gives yearly army tradition and some cavalry cost benefit. That's just icing on the cake. I'm also going to switch out my tier 3 government reform because I no longer have any vassals, so I don't need representatives of the crown. I think I'm going to go with the decentralized bureaucracy. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. I'm also going to switch the Tier 7 government reform from meritocratic recruitment to dynastic administration. And Tier 8, I'm going to change from embrace the economic theory, so I don't really have too many loans anymore, over to Lockean Reviso, get the development cost and goods produced modifier. Tier 6, I'm going to change from aristocratic court to royal decree, get a little more absolutism that way. And I think I'm good with the rest that I've got, for now at least. My maximum absolutism is up to 89. Not bad. I wasn't planning on trying to get it all the way up to 100, but hey, I very well might. I can take Admin Tech 25, which gives production efficiency plus 2%. And I can start making some furnaces. You know, I'm still amazed at the Ottomans, that they haven't even done anything against the Mamluks. I mean, yeah, the Mamluks are kind of strong, but the Ottomans can definitely take them and could have, throughout much of the game. I don't know why they never did. I think this is probably the least I've seen an AI Ottomans expand that wasn't messed up by me early on in the campaign. I don't know what's going on with them. It's weird. All right, I've waited long enough. It's time to go to war with Russia. I'm going to declare war using the imperialism CB. I'm going to call in Norway. I'm going to call in the Ottomans, promise them lands. I'll probably give them some lands. No reason not to. All I really want are the Balkan lands, the Scandinavian lands, and enough to touch up my borders. So let's go ahead and do this war. I can get my first age ability. Let's get my special one, Prussian Discipline. Fire damage received minus 20%. And I shouldn't have called Norway into the war yet. So I now won't be able to get every province I want from them, from Russia, in this war. That's unfortunate. Dang it, Norway got Neva too? So I can't touch up my territory. I shouldn't have called Norway in. I really shouldn't have. I didn't need them. Oh well. All right, I can peace out. So I'm going to take the rest of the Baltic that I can, that Lithuania doesn't have. Basically what I can to try to touch up my provinces, and what I can of Scandinavia. These three are occupied by Norway, unfortunately, so I can't take those. Same with this one here. The Ottomans will get a little upset with this peace deal since I'm not giving them any land, but let's see if I can give them this one province. They'll still get a little mad. Sure, I'll just trade favors for trust to get it back up. And let's go ahead and peace out. Let's do 30 favors for 15 trust. I guess their trust back up to 97. In 10 years, I'll go to war with Russia again to take these 4 provinces. So now let's get my troops back, work on getting my manpower back up so I can hit Lithuania, take the rest of the Baltic, and I'll have to fight France, which I'll probably co-belligerate and try to take what they own, at least in the Low Countries, if not beyond. But I need to get manpower before I'm able to do that. I can get Miltech 26 way ahead of time, but sure, let's go ahead and do it. Get new infantry and new cavalry. For the infantry, let's go with the Frederican infantry, the elite infantry of Frederick the Great. That is fitting. The troops are ruthlessly drilled to give high morale and favor the offense over the defense. Yeah, that sounds good. And for the cavalry, let's go with the Carabiners. Well, the price of coal is already dropping for the rest of the game. That's unfortunate. I can claim economic hegemon. However, I think I might wait until I've got an army big enough to claim the military hegemon. We've been going strong military this whole playthrough, so let's lay into that hard. I need to get my land force limit up from 651 up to 1,000, and I'm currently working on building a bunch of conscription centers. It's not going to be enough, but it'll be a start. We'll get there. I think we'll get there. So the Ottomans are considering declaring war on Lithuania, which if they do, that'll pull France into the war, and that'll likely want them to pull me into the war as well. So I gotta get my troops ready to go. And what did I say? There it is. Oh, wait. Portugal is the defender of the faith. Even better. Let's go ahead and accept this. And let's move in and occupy the Baltic provinces that I want and try to get a bunch of participation so that they will hopefully give it to me. There's military tech 26, which gives new transports and new light ships. We can get another age ability. Let's get artillery damage from the back row plus 20%. I can get admin tech 26 now, which gives me another idea group. So for this idea group, I'm trying to figure out what to do. I was planning on taking aristocratic ideas, mainly for the combat ability and some of the other things, the leader siege ability, and a couple of the policies are pretty good. Get some trade, get some production efficiency, some good stuff. But as I said, I think I really want to get the military hegemon. So I think in order to get that, I think the easiest way to get it is to get quantity ideas for this land force limit modifier plus 33%. It does give some other pretty good ideas, like goods produced modifier plus 15%, fort maintenance, more land force limit, land maintenance modifier. Yeah, I think I'm going to go quantity. And then for my last one, I'm not exactly sure. Probably between infrastructure and court ideas. Honestly, it'll probably be infrastructure, but I don't know. Court's pretty good too, but we'll see what I decide when I get there. This is not ideal. Great Britain is now calling me into a war against France. I think I might actually decline. I mean, I'm not really in a position right now where I can fight France. My army's kind of spread out all over the place, still way down on manpower. I mean, I probably could. No, I'm gonna have to decline. Sorry, England. I'll work on improving relations, see if I can get that back up, but I'm gonna have to go to war with them anyways, so if it happens, it happens. If I can't get them back, oh well. Oh,
Okay.
I was given the Papal States provinces. I was not expecting that. It'd be nice if they would go ahead and peace out Portugal, though. I just took my first quantity idea, gives national manpower modifier plus 33%. I just got industrial powerhouse, have 10 furnaces built in your nation. Here's my second quantity idea, manpower recovery speed plus 20%. Finally, the war is over. It's been 5 years or so. It looks like I did get some provinces, but did I get everything I wanted? Not sure. No, there's still 2 provinces that they didn't give me. Thanks, Ottomans. I've got 1 more war against Lithuania, 1 more war against Russia, 1, maybe 2 more wars against Sweden. But now it's time to pull my forces back and get ready to go to war against France. So I think that's the next thing I'm going to do. I'll do that probably pretty early next episode. I will just declare directly on France because I think I can take them. And in fact, I know that I can take them. I might even build up my troops a little bit more before I go to war with them, but it's going to happen early next episode. So let's core up these provinces that I was given. Oh, that's probably why they didn't give me those 2 provinces, because my overextension was at 91%, and that probably would have put me over 100. But they hadn't given me these 2 in Rome, which I didn't really want yet. I would have been able to take them, but oh well. It is what it is. So yeah, time to pull the troops back. So yeah, it's time to prepare for my next war against France, where I'll take a bunch in the Low Countries and maybe beyond. But that war with France is going to have to wait till the next episode because it is January 1st, 1725, and therefore the end of this episode. So this episode we did mostly just a bit of conquest here and there. We fought some over here in the Low Countries. We took a bunch from Hungary. We took a bunch from Sweden. We took some from Russia. We took some from Lithuania. And yeah, that's the main thing that happened. Rearranged a bunch of the government reforms that I had to try to make them a bit better for the situation that I'm in currently. We got my absolutism up to 89. Which is awesome. And we got all of the Poland region, all but 2 provinces in the Baltic region. We got a lot more in Scandinavia. We gained some in the Low Countries. And yeah, we did a bit of expansion. Through that expansion, we were able to get a couple more of my missions accomplished. So next episode, we will continue with some expansion. We'll head in to get more of the Low Countries, some in France, finish off Carpathia, finish off the Baltic, likely finish off all of Scandinavia, including what is owned by Norway. And we'll likely head into Italy and potentially Great Britain, though those may happen in a couple episodes. And we also won't finish off all of France next episode either, but we'll head in a bit more. There's still quite a few of these missions that I'm still working on and outside of the conquest, like protected markets. This one I'm really struggling with. I don't know if I'll be able to get this one. I hope so, because that leads into several other really good missions that I will want to do. This one, Diplomatic Revolution, I'll get pretty soon. I've already got 2 age abilities. I need 2 more, and I'll be able to knock out some of these others pretty quickly. So really the main one I'm going to struggle with, I think, is this trade one. Not sure how to get that. And of course, as I said, the Scramble for Africa and Overseas Empire, I probably will not get. But we shall see. Those will be like the last things I get, if I get them at all. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. So if you did, be sure to come back next week for the next episode and check out my other playthrough where I'm playing as Aragon working towards becoming Rome. And check out my other channel, Kongveal Survives, where I live stream survival games twice a week. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.